Unmute the mic.
The mic. The mic.
Unmute
The mic.
unmute.
The mic.
This is a Bellows Ryan production.
Peace and blessings, family. I'm your humble host, Truth.
The mic.
Unmute the mic.
Peace and blessings, family. I want to welcome y'all to a brand new episode of Speak Your Peace Music Edition presented by Unmute the Mic. I am your host, Truth, a.k.a. Truth Speaks Volumes. And on this platform, man, y'all already know how we get down. We invite guests to come on, speak their piece, drop some gems, and most importantly, talk their shit. Self-expression is one of the purest forms of self-love, so let's spread the love today.
Let's spread it. Let's
Right
spread
to
it.
do that. Look, I'm in the singing mood, y'all. Like, if you know anything about me, you know I love R&B. Right, so I'm very, very excited to be sitting down with this next guest, man. I wore the Jodeci shirt so I can be right on brand, okay? You know, I respect this guy. I love what he's doing. I've been a fan ever since I was introduced to his music, rather. He's making big waves in R&B. He's bringing that sound back. You know what I'm saying? So if you like R&B, you're definitely going to like him. I think he's one to watch, for sure. So let's just get into it, man. I want to welcome Omar Vacel to the show.
Yes, sir.
My guy.
Thank you, Truth. Appreciate you for having me, for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great.
It's a
Blessed
new
and highly
year.
favored, yes.
2025.
It's a new year, 2025.
New year, new you.
New year, new me, I'm telling you.
I
New
like
year,
the
new
energy.
me. Yes, sir.
I like the energy. So I've been trying to lock in with you for a minute.
Okay,
Even, like, we had to reschedule this a couple times because the
Yeah.
winter colds
yeah,
be
man, I was down
taking
bad.
people out. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I gotta
saying?
apologize for that.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was first.
Man,
So
that gonna put me down.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
here.
what you don't know is, so this was in the works even prior to you knowing about it.
Okay.
So I don't know how I found out about you. I don't know if somebody posted you on their story.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
no idea. I do see that we got some mutual friends.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing that the artist community is very small.
Yeah, it
when you
is.
really start moving around, you're like, oh, you know who you, okay, you did this
bumping
feature, that
there,
feature.
people know you, and then it's like, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
I don't know how it happened, but the first project I ever heard was After Midnight Part 2.
Part 2, cool. Yeah.
And I've
Yeah,
been
that's
a
banger.
fan
That's a
ever
heater.
since.
That's a heater.
Ever since.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we had took a break on the platform. You know, we had took like a year off.
Mhm.
But
Cool.
I always kept a wish list.
Yeah.
Anytime I, saw somebody I thought was dope, I would put them on the list. Whether it's a spotlight or Speak Your Piece like we doing, and you were on the list.
Yeah. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So,
Thank
you know,
for putting me on the list.
manifestation.
Let's clap that up.
Yeah?
Clap it up and
clap
put
it
me
up.
on the list. Yeah, hell yeah.
Clap it up for the
Manifestation.
people on the
Hey,
list.
everything happens for a reason. You
Yeah.
get around people when you need to be, like, and you know what I'm saying? It's fate. I believe in that. So,
Yeah.
hey, we here when we supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Likewise. Divine timing. Divine timing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself to
Yeah.
our audience. Some people that may not have heard of you, maybe they have and they just not all the way familiar.
Yeah.
So tell the people how you would describe yourself as an artist,
As an
and how
artist.
would you describe the music you make?
Okay. How I describe myself as an artist. So I'm Omar Vacel, aka OV, R&B singer. R&B raised me. I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a black man, and I'm out here just trying to just make genuine music that speaks to me and speaks to others. Like R&B I wouldn't say that R&B is a lost genre, but it's very much like underrated. And I kind of want to be like one of the artists that keep it going,
I love that.
One of the voices of the new generation of R&B. So
I love that.
yeah.
Y'all heard that, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
R&B ain't dead, baby.
and and they said that.
And they say that a lot.
They said that.
They say
and
that a
it's
lot.
not true, dog. It's
No.
not true. R&B is winning. We're going to talk about that,
It's much
too.
a lie.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
So, where you from? Where you grew up?
PG County,
Where you grew up in PG?
Largo.
Okay.
Yeah,
right up the
Largo,
road.
there you go. Yeah, right
You
up
went
the
to
road,
Largo
yeah.
High School?
No, with the Flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah, I'm with the flowers. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Where'd you go?
supposed to. I'm with a Duval.
Duval. Okay.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah,
Duval,
Shout
man.
out
You know,
Duval.
we did what we could do.
Yeah.
And look, I ain't even gonna get into it. Look, we had to take when Flowers. I remember when they first built Flowers.
Oh yeah. That's a
and
new school.
You had
yeah.
to take a test to get into Flowers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you
I
couldn't
had
just
do
go
that,
to
though.
Flowers.
Yeah,
Like that. You know what I'm saying? You had to
when
take
it
a
first
test.
started, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you know.
Yeah. People
But
was telling me about
neither
that.
here nor there.
Yeah. Shout out flowers though.
Yeah. So I want to know, how old were you when you realized that you could sing? Like, was you like young Mike Jackson, like 3 years old, 5 years old? You knew?
Yeah.
Did somebody tell you? How did you realize that?
Earlier on, I knew I could. I felt like I could sing, but I had like a big stage fright, so I would only sing like in the shower by myself and things like that. So it was probably like it was a young age. I was probably like maybe like 5.
Okay.
Around that time, cause like I said, my mom used to play a lot of Michael Jackson, and like reggae. I'm Jamaican too, so my dad and my mom would play a lot of singers, Barris Hammond, like and Jamaicans like to sample a lot. So he'll be playing something, it'd be like a Jamaican singing Neo, or the Jamaican artist singing Neo.
For real?
So sick, yeah. But like they'll be
gotta
singing
send
it,
me that.
yeah.
I
No,
gotta
it
hear
was
that
fire.
shit. I
Like
know
my
it's
dad,
fire.
my dad got the mixes, but. Yeah, I would say then, like I had stage right first, so I didn't really tell people or really like show my talent until like later on, like probably a little bit older, like around like 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
Cause like I said, I used to sing in the bathroom, thing in the shower
By yourself.
by myself.
Okay.
My parents didn't even know I could sing.
Wow.
And that's how I was like keeping it low.
Wow.
Yeah, keeping it low. Yeah.
And now look.
Yeah, I can't stop singing.
Stages.
Yeah.
Shit, look, shirt open, chest out. Like, yo, he don't even care.
Man. Yeah. So
that's love, though.
Right, yeah.
So who would you say? So I know you mentioned, the type of music they was playing, but if you had to say, so when you first coming along, you don't really have like your own sound yet. You know what I mean? So you try to emulate somebody, either be like them or be better than them.
Yeah.
So what artists were your biggest influences? Like, who did you want to be like back then?
Man. It's a lot.
Top 3.
Top 3. Here we go. Top 3. Definitely Usher.
Okay. The GOAT?
Definitely Usher. If we gonna go, okay, it's not in order. This is just, my top 3. So Usher. If we talking, dang, it's so many. It's so many.
Back then that you would like studying to try to get yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it was really who influenced me to like study, like to become who I am, it'd be Usher, it'd be Chris Brown, it'd be Jagged Edge.
Ooh.
That's like one of my favorite groups.
Okay.
And that was 3 right there. But
Hey,
all right,
you got more
look.
talents, more. Look.
this is a very like a sensitive topic, but I ain't gonna lie, R. Kelly is in there.
Okay.
I had to say that.
But that's understandable.
Like he's the king of R&B. I'm sorry, like he's the king of R&B. I don't agree with what he do personally.
Right.
But,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like R&B goes and my influences, yeah, he's in there.
And he's the influence for a lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah,
so
he is.
ain't nobody really gonna argue with you about that point.
Yeah.
Unless you just lying to yourself. Come on now.
Yeah.
The
Like,
man influence. He's a lot of y'all's father. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of y'all been born to his music.
That's
was
a fact.
conceived to his
I don't
music.
even like to think about that.
So,
but you know
but
what?
hey,
It's true.
Reality sinks in, man. But yeah,
Okay.
I'd say that'd be my top 3 influences.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like to argue about the best time in R&B, right? So you got some people that say the 90s was the best time, early 2000s was the best time. I want to know, what do you think was the best era of R&B? And if you could be active in any era, what would it be?
Oh, early 2000s.
That's
Early 2000s.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
Like,
on,
I knew I liked Omar,
come on,
man.
early 2000s.
I
Like
knew.
the 90s paved the way.
They did.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The 90s paved the way, but in the early 2000s, R&B had that flavor, like just as many artists as it was just like the different sounds, and then they fused it with hip hop more. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, early 2000s take the cake for me. Like, yeah.
And even in that point, to have a hit, and I've said this before, to have a hit, you had to have an R&B singer on your hook.
Yeah, you did.
Back then, for
You
a
did.
while.
You did. You look at
know?
all the hits, like, back in early 2000s.
They
like,
had a singer.
Yeah, they had a singer
Lil
on
Mo
that
was
thing.
on all fabulous
Hey,
shit.
tell
Okay.
you, to me, it's all that. Like,
Yeah.
you had to have that R&B feel in
Yeah.
your songs. Like,
Yeah.
and even when it came down to, like, the style, like, the fashion, early 2000s. For
Okay.
me, too.
So that's the
Yeah.
best time, and that's when you would want to be.
That's what I want to be
Active.
acting. Oh, yeah,
All
I'm
right.
outside to early 2000s.
Okay. I like that. So we talking right now, though. So if we had to talk about right now,
Uh-huh.
2025,
Yeah.
who would you say is big three R&B right now?
Big 3 R&B right now.
They do it for rap. We got to do it for R&B, too, man.
Yeah, they do it for R&B right now. Oh, it's a lot. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it might be different for some people. For me, I gotta go.
Take your time.
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. That's
I like
tough.
to make think. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. Let me start with Jacquees.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Jacquees. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Jacquees.
That's
'Cause you
okay.
talking about R&B right now? He definitely got it. Jacquees definitely got it.
Shout out Jacquees.
I know a guy, Eric Bellinger.
Oh, my God.
Eric
That's
Bellinger.
my guy.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Cold.
One of my GOATs.
Cold. Eric Bellinger.
Yes, sir.
You said 3?
Big
Yeah,
three. Big three.
Big 3.
I mean, they going to argue with you in the comments either way.
Yeah, they gonna argue in the
You know?
comments, but y'all can argue. I don't care.
That's it.
It's my opinion. Look, so Jacquees, Eric Bellinger, and me.
I like that shit, man. I like that shit. You know what? Talk your shit. 'Cause I knew he was on bullshit when he came in with them glasses on, with them shades. I knew he was going to be
look.
on some shit
Hey,
tonight.
look. Nah, but yeah. Hey, look.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And I ain't mad at it.
So, yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
And I think
mean, yeah.
that the more people that get familiar with you, I think that could easily be other people's answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have like the industry sound.
Yeah.
You know,
Appreciate
like
that, yeah.
very polished. So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
yeah. Throw your
Yeah.
man, y'all heard that, man, bro.
Yeah,
What the fuck is
come on,
that?
man.
Come on, man.
New voice of generation R&B, man. I'm Omar Vacel.
I like it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah.
So 2018, you dropped Your Body, right?
Oh, yeah.
So was that your first official single?
Was that my first official single on streaming platforms? Yes.
Okay.
Like on the new like Apple Music,
Spotify
and
and stuff like that,
Spotify and
okay.
all that. But I was dropping music first on SoundCloud.
Okay. Okay.
Mm,
So
a lot of people
what
don't know
year?
that. 2016.
Okay.
It's like when I started all this.
Nice.
I started taking it serious.
So what changed then? So I do want to ask you because like you could sing, but it's a lot of people that can sing, but it ain't too many people like taking on the task of being an artist because
Yeah.
it's a job.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what I mean?
definitely a job. Like
And
9 to 5, it is.
Facts.
For
So
sure.
what made you say, you know what, I'm talented and I'm going to pursue like being an artist?
Shoot, just like being a little kid and just watching artists, like my favorite artists back in the day, like the early 2000 artists, and just when I see them, I'm like, yo, I want to do that. You know, I want to do that, even though I didn't know what it all entailed. But it was like when I seen it, I seen myself. So
That's dope.
yeah,
Manifestation.
So like I said, I probably started singing like in front of people like around like 2011. Like I was singing in high school,
Okay.
you know, doing musicals and stuff. And then like I went to college, you know.
Shout out to college,
yeah,
man.
shout out to college.
Shout out to
Coppin
college,
State,
man.
Coppin State University in
Coppin
Baltimore.
State, all right.
Yeah. So I went to college, but you know, I'm in college, so it's a lot going on. So I wasn't really taking it too serious. You know, I was off and on with it. And then when I got out 2016, I was just like, yo, I need to take this serious because it's like, yo, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I got it. This is my plan A.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing else. Not that I don't see nothing else for myself, but it's like I believe in it so much. Like, so 2016, I told myself like, yo, let's see where this goes. Let's take it serious. You know?
And we looking
So-
at the results of that
Yeah,
belief.
man, from 2016.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like it, man.
So
That's
shout
dope.
out to
And
myself,
artists
yeah.
need to hear that. Like you gotta you gotta believe in you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even when other people don't. If you don't believe in it don't matter.
Yeah.
I can believe in you.
Yeah.
But if you don't believe in you, what are we doing?
Yeah, you ain't gonna
You
go
know?
nowhere. And believing in God and just having faith.
That's a fact.
Having that blind faith, like, you know, God hasn't brought me this far, or God takes me through certain stuff just to prepare me for what the person I'm gonna be in the future. So God for sure, number one. Like, I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't have that faith in myself through God, you know.
That's love,
So,
man.
Yeah.
I
that's
love that
number
you
one.
said that. I love
That's
that you
number
said
one.
that.
Yeah.
And it just lends to the fact that, you know, everything happens as it should. Even when you got plans and you think something should be a certain way in a certain amount of time, but then when
Divine
you
timing.
look back, you be like, oh, that's why I did. Oh, so I could be right here where I am. So you stop categorizing shit as good and bad. It just is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy as you say that. That's what I remember trying to say. That's what I remember now. So, wifey, we be having conversations, and I be telling her, like, yo, the when I was younger, the artist that I thought I wanted to be, like, where I wanted to be at a certain time and what I thought it looked like is totally different from what it is now. And I had to, like, sit beside myself and, like, take my ego out of it and, like, open those doors and say, like, all right, God, however you want this to look, go ahead, paint the picture for me.
Right.
Go ahead, guide me. I'm gonna just take it. And that's, like I said, that goes back to my faith. That's where I'm at today, because I'm just letting God lead me. You know,
It's less
so,
stressful, too.
yeah, it's less stressful.
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
gotta worry about it. Yeah, yeah.
Just
I
knowing
ain't
it's
gonna
all
lie.
going to work out in your favor, right?
Yeah.
So,
As long as you keep pushing and trust God.
I love that, man.
So,
So I want to get back into your music, or get into your music rather. So, your latest single, right?
Yeah.
I just happened
You
to go
should
back
know.
on Spotify, right? You should know. First of all,
Yeah.
this shit is fire.
That's it. If I appreciate it.
Y'all need to. So I love it. It's the Can You Handle It sample.
Yes,
right?
Can You Handle It sample,
Little
yes.
flip on there.
Yeah.
So automatically it's nostalgic,
Yeah.
just from the music.
Mm-hmm.
But the way you performed, man, the harmony layers,
Yeah.
the melodies you chose, the song structure, everything about it was nostalgic.
Yeah.
And it's like when I was outside.
Appreciate that.
It was
Yeah.
giving me that R&B. Like I remember making like mixed CDs. That used to be my little thing, you know, to get the girlies. You know what I'm saying? Make my little mixed CD.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? wow. And you know, even like with my wife, that was how we first really connected.
Yeah.
When we was music songs back and forth.
Oh,
you
yeah.
ain't heard this, you ain't heard this.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So
Same thing with my wife. Yeah, we love music.
yeah, that shit
It's the
goes
connection.
right on the
Yeah.
playlist.
Mhm.
You understand me?
Yeah. And shout out to my guy Dom, Josh. He wrote the record for me.
Okay.
You know, and produced it. He's
Okay.
that's one of my good men, man. He's an artist as well, and he write.
penned the whole joint?
Yeah, he penned the whole joint. Yeah,
Okay. I like
fire.
that.
Yeah, no, he's fire.
Is that
And-
new though? Is it new, or is this like it was in the
What?
vault and you just brought it out?
I think it might have been in his vault.
Okay.
And it's crazy. He came to one of my shows through another one of my friends that I met through him, Wills, another guy that produced for me. And shout out my guy Wills. And he was like, he seen me perform, and he was like, "Yo, I got a record for you. I
Look
think
at that.
that
Look how that
I
happened,
think it'll be
man.
dope."
Look how
And
that
I was just
happened,
like,
man.
when I heard it, you can ask wifey. When she heard it, she was like, "Oh, babe, that's it." So as soon as I heard it, I was like, "Yeah, I gotta record that." Like,
That
yeah. So
shit's
shout out my
fire.
dog Dom. Yeah.
That shit is
Yeah,
fire.
his pen is crazy. Yeah.
So are we getting visuals for that?
Oh yeah, I got some visuals out there right now.
Okay, you do.
Like it's like little short form.
Okay,
I think
okay.
I'll shoot a full length soon. Like soon in the future, but yeah, I
Please
just
do.
wanted to. Yeah, right now I'm focusing on like more short form content.
Yeah.
just to get it out. But yeah, you should know. Out now, all
Out
platforms.
now. Go streaming.
Go streaming.
I
man.
just stumbled upon that
Yeah,
shit. I was like,
yeah.
you know what? Let me go see. Just poking around.
Yeah.
And then
No,
I'm like,
I
oh
appreciate
shit, he
that.
dropped some shit on the 8th.
Yeah.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
And played it, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
this what I needed right here.
Yeah. Put that on that playlist, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
That playlist.
Mm-hmm.
That
one.
playlist.
That
You know what I
playlist.
mean?
You know what we talking about.
Yeah. So I want to know. So I hear like some influences in your music, like when I listen to you. But I want to ask you: do you get compared? Do people say, "Oh, you remind me of," or "You sound like"?
Yeah, I get compared to Lloyd all the time.
I was gonna say, Lloyd. But I'm good.
I
boy.
get them paid.
I
I get
am
from.
good.
I get. I
Lloyd
get
and who
compared
else?
to
There's one
Lady.
more. There's one more.
I've heard Ray J. I've heard. Yeah, I
I'ma
mean,
see. I'ma
let's
see.
let's say Ray J in his prime. I heard Ray J.
No, Ray J, he
Uh,
was doing his thing.
Yeah,
back
yeah,
when.
yeah, yeah. Ray J. I heard. Who else have I heard?
I know one. You don't say this one.
It's mainly Lloyd.
Lloyd.
It's mainly
Lloyd
Lloyd.
was my first one.
Yeah.
So like when I'm listening, like After Midnight, part 2,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, yeah, he remind me of Lloyd, but Trey,
Yeah.
Trey,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, Trey. He definitely was an influence to me. Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. You can't lie. Trey. Yeah, he one of the OGs now.
Okay.
Yeah, Trey
Yeah.
Songz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I think you
appreciate
should
that
try to
comparison.
get in with Troy Taylor.
I do. Shout out Troy Taylor if you
Shout
see
out
this,
to Troy
man.
Taylor.
Troy
Hey,
Taylor.
we got one for you.
Let me come down to A and cook up with you, man, for sure.
You should hit him
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I think that y'all could really do like something magical, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I really
Hey,
I
shout
believe
out.
that.
Hey, we gonna
man.
get this to Troy Taylor, man. Hey,
Yeah, everybody.
yes. Tag
Troy, if you're
Taylor.
watching.
Troy, if you're watching, holla at your boy. Let me come down
You
here.
hear me?
Yeah,
And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
come too just because I'm gonna be
yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah,
all
we
right.
all going.
So After Midnight, Volume 2, right?
Mhm.
So like I said, that was how I got introduced to you.
Yeah,
And then I went back and listened
Yeah.
to all the other stuff. But I was really impressed with that project.
yeah.
I thought that the
Yeah.
production was phenomenal. Like you were phenomenal on there.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Even like the skits you had on there.
Yeah.
It was just,
Shout out wifey.
nostalgic, man. Shout out to white. You know what? They be holding us
Yeah,
down for
right.
real.
They yeah.
or
That shit.
bringing us up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We gonna
Oh, yeah,
change the
nah.
verbiage
Yeah,
around
yeah.
here.
Bringing us up.
Yeah, but it
Holding us up.
was fire. Like
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I
Nah,
really
nah.
loved it. So tell me the process of making that EP. Like how long did it take? Did you write the song? Did
when
you
did I start
record
doing that?
yourself?
So I
tell
did.
me all.
So I
Tell me
did.
everything.
I did write. I wrote everything on that project.
Oh, so
I usually
okay,
write my
okay.
own stuff. I just
Mhm.
recently started working with writers.
Okay.
You know. So yeah, After Midnight Volume 2, the prequel of After Midnight, the first one. I don't know if you heard that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to because when I dropped After Midnight, the first one, everybody was asking me like, "Yo, are you gonna do like a series with this?" Da 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 da.
Mhm.
So I was like, you know what? Let
Mhm.
me just go ahead and do After Midnight Volume 2. So oh man, that time I forgot how long it took me to. Babe, you remember how long? Like a year. Yeah, around that time, we got pregnant and we got married. So it was
Okay.
a lot of emotions going through
Okay.
during that time. And
Congratulations, by the way.
yes, oh yes,
You know,
yes,
just-
yes. It definitely fueled that project. And I was just on because I felt like as an artist, when you in that space where you feel like underrated or underappreciated for your art,
Mm.
and it was just like, man, I gotta come back with some.
Yeah. You gotta remind these niggas.
Yeah,
Man, what
I
they
gotta
talking about?
remind niggas that
Remind
I'm
these
out
niggas.
here. You know what I'm saying? And I do this R&B thing.
That's it.
So, yeah, it was a very special time with me. I got to record with I ain't gonna lie, he's probably one of the best engineers in the
Shout him out.
Carl
Shout
for
him out.
at Gemstar Pro Studios.
Okay.
Yeah, shout
Where's
out to
that
Carl.
at?
That's in Silver Spring.
Okay.
And
Okay.
shout out to Carl, locked in with him, and yeah, we got the ball rolling on that project. Yeah, that project, that's my baby right there.
Fire.
And a lot went into it as far as like the marketing, and like you said, I added skits this time,
Mhm.
and the cover art artwork. Yeah, that.
I'm gonna put a little clip right
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Look at
yeah.
me.
Shout out After Midnight Volume 2. Go ahead and check that too.
Check it out,
You know what
cause
I'm
it's
saying?
out.
Yeah, it's out.
It's
out
out.
everywhere. Even one of the songs got picked up by an independent movie, so that was lit for me too.
Which song?
Ghetto Love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out the movie.
Yeah.
What's the movie?
It was The Night I Met Your Mom, or The Night I Met Your Mother. I hope I'm saying that right. Amber, please don't kill me if I'm saying it wrong. Shout out to Amber,
Okay.
the director and writer of that movie.
Nice.
She put us in there. Baby's in it as well. She put us like in a little scene, and also had the I think it was the opening credits. The Ghetto
Okay.
Love is in the opening credits. So yeah, shout out to her.
That's dope.
Yeah, so
That's a
that,
good look.
So that project really, I feel like it opened people's eyes because I was
Mhm.
getting a lot of performances. I was able to do wine and slow jams,
Mhm.
the
We gonna talk about
R&B
that too.
Wild
Yeah,
Festival.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So
You
yeah,
been
that
touching
project,
stages,
yeah.
boy.
That yeah. That's
Mhm.
what I do.
Okay.
So, yeah. After Midnight Volume 2, that's my baby. Yeah.
So I got the track list up here.
Okay, cool.
So
Let's
the
go
whole
with it.
joint, y'all, no skips. You know what I'm saying? And I
I like
wouldn't
to hear
lie about that
No
either.
skips.
Yeah, I
No
wouldn't lie
skips.
about it either, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that.
I would just be like, I like this and this and that. The whole project is fire. It's no skips. I do want to say, like, I guess my standouts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I was already, after Midnight Part 2, that's just,
Yeah.
I can't even count that. Bro. I can't even. But, like, Three-Way,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Circles,
Yeah.
crazy.
Appreciate it.
Falsetto, I love the dream.
Me too.
I love the dream.
Me too.
As a writer,
Dream
as
is
an artist,
the writer, the artist. Shout
feel
out
me?
Dream, one of the goats of this generation.
For
man.
sure.
Yeah.
And so I love that you pay homage to him and did the flip on that song.
Yeah.
So, but if you had to pick a favorite though, what would you say?
A favorite Dream song?
No.
Oh, on the project.
your project.
Ooh.
You heard her?
What would I
Favorite
pick?
song, and I know you love them all,
I love them all.
but you
That's
got to pick
hard.
one. You got to pick one.
You put me on the spot right now.
No, I
True.
love to do that shit. I love
The favorite one.
it. The wifey over there like, I know mine. Like she sit over there. She like, say that one. Which one, man?
Oh.
Y'all got pregnant around this time. Which one was it?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
No, all of them.
All of them. It was on repeat. I don't
Nah, but I'm gonna go with After Midnight Part 2.
know. Okay.
Just because
Okay.
it was, I think that was probably the first one I did. That was probably the first one I did because After Midnight was like the fan favorite. Like everybody was loving that one, the original After Midnight. So I was like, I'm gonna bring it back. That's why I said in the beginning, I'm back with the motherfucking remix. I was trying to tell these niggas like I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Hear this shit. So yeah, I had to say After Midnight Volume 2.
Who was that on the end of the song?
Dreamy Alpha.
That's him?
Shout out my
That
dog,
is him?
Dreamy Alpha. You know
Get
Dreamy?
the fuck out of here,
Come
man.
on, Dreamy
No, you
Alpha,
know
my
what?
nigga.
We
What's
getting
up,
Dreamy
Eat
Alpha
it.
up here, actually.
Oh yeah.
We got something
Get
set
him
up.
here.
Yeah.
Super talented guy.
I would have never guessed. No, not featured on it. I know he on the song.
Oh, so what you talking about?
No. Who is the person at the end?
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm like, that don't sound like Dreamy, bro.
No.
Who is that?
So that's funny. I had did a live music review. His name DJ Mark from Atlanta.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His
He
name
country as
DJ
hell,
He
boy.
country as
As
hell.
hell.
That shit was so funny.
He
so,
said, Omar, you got something there, boy. You got something there, boy. I said, who the fuck? That shit was so fire, though.
Yeah.
It was fire.
I was like, yeah. So I
He
was
said,
like, I had
that's
to
that
put him
balcony
on
music.
it.
That's that. I said, this nigga crazy.
Yeah, we had the 12 with it. We had the 12.
Yeah,
No,
but
that
it added that
Yeah.
man, that energy on there, man.
Yeah, I
it was
appreciate
dope.
that. Yeah,
It was
I
dope.
appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to DJ Mark, man.
Yeah, but so you what up, Dreamy? So I did want to acknowledge the features that you had on there.
Okay, cool.
So it's sometimes people have features. You be like, they ain't really need a feature. They could have just did that themselves. But I actually loved the features that you had. I
Appreciate
feel like
it.
they added to what was already great.
Yeah.
Really, they really enhanced the
Yeah.
song. You know, I
Uh-huh.
didn't feel like they was lacking
Yeah.
on none of that shit. So. And you could shout them out
Oh,
because
yeah.
they should be shouted out.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
let's shout 'em out. Let's
But
shout 'em
how
out.
how did you decide on your collaborations and how do you work
a
with
good
your
question.
collaborations now? Like how do you go about collabing with artists?
Sometimes I go off of like just genuine, either I got genuine love for the artist or just let like things happen organically. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm
I like
cool
that.
and I'm cool with all them artists that's on my project. Like I'm friends with all those people. So along with just, you know what I'm saying, supporting friends, I just knew like they'd bring a certain element to the songs.
So
You know
all
what
your
I'm
friends
saying?
just dope as shit.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
basically.
That's what's
All my
up.
friends dope
Y'all
as
need to
hell.
elevate your circle, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's nah for real.
Mhm.
Crazy enough, which one was it? Three-way.
Flip track this game.
With Autumn LaBella. Shout out
Autumn LaBella.
Yes, a great singer-songwriter.
She from
the
here
area.
too? I need to holler at her.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She
You need
dope.
to holler at everybody on there.
Everybody on there.
Yeah,
Everybody.
for real.
Taking notes.
And shout out wifey because she was the one that said put her on there.
Okay.
At first it was just me, and I was just trying to be off my, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, I got this shit. You know, we in this bitch. But now she was like, "Babe, I think you should put a woman on there because I don't think before her I worked with a female artist.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was another thing I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, pay homage to the female because, you know what I'm saying, in R&B, that's who we singing to. Might as well put them on because women are killing the game right now.
Yeah.
Let's not get it fucked up. The women are killing R&B right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They doing what they
they
need
doing
to be
what
done.
need to be
Yeah.
done. So yeah, I had to do that. for that
Okay.
song, yeah.
Let's see who else. So we got, just to shout them out, Dreamy Alpha,
Jimmy Alpha.
Autumn Labella,
Autumn LaBella.
Jay, is it Edo?
J Otto. Yeah,
Otto?
you gotta get him up here too. Shout out my guy J Otto.
Okay, and
Sabago. Shout out my guy Sabago. He
Yeah, they
Sandbox.
fire.
That's a Sandbox. We went to high school together. He's in Montreal.
Oh,
So
really?
he's in Canada. Yeah.
Okay.
So shout out my guy for getting on the project for me.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
them. They act, like I said, they really did what needed to be done.
Yeah.
Um,
Appreciate that.
so I did have a question about the gap between After Midnight 1 and After Midnight 2. So before After Midnight 1, you were dropping like at least yearly
Yeah.
music for like since 2018 up until 2021. But there was 3 years in between After
Yeah.
Midnight 1 and After Midnight 2.
Yeah.
Was it Baby? Was it what was the changes there?
Through I feel like I was on a journey to kind of like finding myself. I feel like when I did After Midnight Volume 1, that was like the beginning of the journey for me.
Okay.
As far as like spiritually, mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying? Like I started getting in the gym. I started like meditating. Around that time, met my wife. Like we was just starting to date. Crazy enough, she said she didn't even think I was an artist at the time.
For real?
That's how bad it was for me. but nah, I was just trying to I feel like I was just trying to look inward with myself and just trying to find myself as a person because I knew music was always gonna be there. You know, and right now I feel like I'm on. Like I always knew that I was good at music, but the consistency, I ain't gonna lie, that was a tough thing for me. You know, and I feel like that's what all us artists
That's
like.
right.
Consistency, like that's the only thing that be really holding us back.
Yep.
Like we be feeling like sometimes we might not be doing enough, or sometimes things ain't working in our favor. But really, it's just us not being consistent.
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
I promised myself that. So after that gap, I promised myself like, yo, I need to be consistent because like I'm thinking like, okay, I know I'm dope, but I haven't had a consistent run yet. What would happen if I had a consistent run? What would happen if I started, you know what I'm saying, boots to the ground, really being consistent and trust myself as an artist? What would happen? So, yeah, that gap kind of like molded the person I am today.
I love that. And I literally had the same conversation with myself.
Yeah.
Literally. I
you
said,
got
you know
to.
what?
Mental
I owe
health
it to
is
myself
important.
to see if I really pour into myself and be consistent, what can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I literally had that conversation with
That's
myself.
real.
So
You
I love that you said that.
Yeah.
You know, because this shit ain't easy being an
It's
artist,
not
man.
easy. We got
And this
life.
shit ain't cheap.
And the shit
Either.
ain't cheap at all.
You feel me?
You know
You
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
routine,
Independent,
you got family life, full-time job if you
Yeah.
still work.
Yeah.
And then you still try to carve out a little piece of time for you and
For you.
the artist
In the
in
dream,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. Hey, keep going, y'all.
Yeah, keep going.
That's all I'm gonna say. Because
Always
we
keep
all
going.
on the same. We just gotta keep motivating
keep
ourselves.
Going. Keep
man.
motivating yourself. Stay around like-minded people.
Have a good team.
Have a good team. And just trust yourself. Trust that God gave you this gift for a reason, and God put it in your heart and in your mind, the dream that you always dream. So just believe in it.
Love it.
Just do it. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned wifey a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Shout out my
So-
baby. I love her.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Love you, baby.
But so I want to know, like, when you make music, right? Ultimately, it's up to us. Do we love it? Do we like it? You know what I mean? But do you have like that quality assurance? Like, so my wife is like my quality assurance.
Oh yeah.
Cause I know she gonna listen with like that. She's not a musician. She's not an engineer. She's not. So she's listening as a fan. But if she like it, we good.
Yeah, we good. Yeah.
We good.
She
So
like, yeah.
who's your and my man Mello too. I respect his opinion as well. I got a couple people, but Wifey is the
Yeah.
main one. So
Wifey is the
who's your
main one.
quality assurance? When you got some shit done,
Mhm.
who are you sending it to get that feedback?
Definitely wifey. I be letting her hear my stuff all
That's
the
it.
time.
That's it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of like all I need. Cause like I mean, of course, I got the people around me, and the thing is, the people around me, they're not like, oh, like
Yes, man.
yes, man.
Yeah.
Like they gonna tell
Can't
me
have
like,
them.
cause I'm around musicians,
Mhm.
right? People that really make music. So they'll tell me like, yo, oh, this maybe you should do this, or maybe you should try this. I'm also a person that can take constructive criticism. So
Likewise, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so they might tell me like, yo, this ain't it, and I'm fine with that because I'm
Mhm.
trying to put out the best product.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta take
Fuck
the
the
ego out.
bullshit. Fuck the bullshit. I'm trying to put out the best product.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And wifey be on my ass. Like, she'll tell me like, nah, babe, you need to do this note like this.
Sing
Do
that
this. Sing it like
better.
this. You better sit. I ain't gonna lie. You should know.
Uh-huh.
I had to sing that like 3-4 times.
Wifey said so.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
has
And I'm
spoken.
glad too
She has
because
spoken.
because now you got the masterpiece of You Should Know. So
Fire.
yeah. And every time it felt different.
Mm.
And that's another thing I tell artists, like, it's cool like to, you know what I'm saying, when you have your original idea and you do the song one time and it feel good, cool. Try doing it, like literally try doing it multiple times, because one, you get more confident in the lyrics and the vibe of the song. Two, you know it more, you know what I'm saying, and you can really perform it, because that's really the key, performing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Mario said that.
Yeah.
He when he did his interview, I think it was R&B Money.
Mhm.
He was like, he had recorded, what was the song?
Oh, I remember. I think it was "Let Me Love You."
Let Me Love You. And they lost the files or some shit.
Yeah,
and he had
wow.
to re-record it
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
But he was like, I was so happy that we did it, because when I went back in, I felt the song more.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was so
Yeah,
you know.
that's a cheat code.
You know what I mean?
That's a gem right
It's
there.
like when you write a paper. Don't you
Yeah.
gotta do a second draft?
Yeah.
And a third draft?
Proofread.
The fuck?
Look, that's all. Yeah.
So
yeah. So shout out to wifey for
shout out
always
to
being
wifey.
real with me and always supporting me.
Black
You
love.
know, I love that girl.
That's beautiful, man. We support Black love on this platform. If you don't, get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
So, so the R&B and the DMV, the DMV has produced some hitters, man. Like
Yeah.
if you Drew Hill,
Drew Hill,
Trey Songz,
Trey Songz.
Chris Brown,
Chris
Maya,
Brown.
Genuine,
Yeah.
Mario. You know what I'm saying?
Tank,
Drew Hill, Tank. So what do you think about the saying that, or the thought rather, that people feel like you gotta leave the DMV to make it? Do you have to leave? And all right, Lennox, like, what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you gotta leave to make it, or can you stay here and reach that height? Because I didn't really, all those people I named, I know Mario left, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Drew Hill left though.
Nah.
They was here.
I think it depends on your situation.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm kind of familiar with Mario's story. I know, like, I think the Brat, he got a deal. So when that happens, they want you to get in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to move closer to where all the business was happening at. Right. So he couldn't stay in Baltimore and do that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for everybody's situation is different. I even felt that way. You know what I'm saying?
That you had to leave?
Yeah, maybe even a couple years ago, I felt that way. Like,
Where did you think you had to go though? Just
Atlanta.
curious. Atlanta.
Cause
Okay.
I know a
Mecca.
lot of singers from here that moved to Atlanta.
And how's it working for them? Cause we could just look at them and see.
Everybody, hey, look, everybody got a journey, right?
That's a fact.
So I feel like they're successful in their
In their
journey
own
right
right.
now, in their
Okay.
own right. You know what I'm saying? It really just depends on where you trying to go. To me, I feel like when I was talking to wifey about this, like, I feel like now, you gotta be a little bit, like, make a little buzz in your city first. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
No, like, cause you think about a lot of the artists from Atlanta that's actually from Atlanta, they ain't leaving Atlanta.
They still there.
They still there.
They still
like,
there.
why not you know what I'm saying, stay in your city and see how it work out. But like I said, everybody's situation is different, every opportunity is different.
Mm-hmm.
But for me right now, I'm staying here, man. I'm staying
Okay.
here, trying to build my name, build my brand. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, I told wifey one of my goals is to be one of the artists, like the voices from this city, like from this area, the DMV area, like to be known, like this person is from here and made it out here and did it from here.
Okay.
You know, not to say like I don't know where my journey gonna take me, but right now that's how I feel. Like
I like that, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that
Yeah.
because a lot of people feel like, you know, like I said, the area gets a bad rap.
Yeah, we do.
You know, and they say, oh, they don't support each other and da 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 da. But you see what we doing right now, like the support is here.
Yeah, the support
You know
is
what I'm
here. You
saying?
gotta
Find your
it.
tribe.
You gotta find your tribe.
Find your tribe.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta
it.
find your tribe. Like, but yeah, that's where I'm at with it right now. I'm trying to build out here right now.
Love it. And so, were you signed? Are you signed? Were
I'm
you
not
signed?
Nah. I had like a deal, a little independent.
Okay.
Back in like that's another reason why I had a hiatus too, because it just fell through. It didn't work out.
Okay.
Earlier on in my career, like around 2016, when I first started taking it serious.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that? Even though I know it fell through, but you know, we got artists that's watching it. So how did that opportunity present itself? I mean, it didn't work, but how did you get to the point where you were signed?
Just being in the studio. I think a lot of artists fail to realize like a lot of connections happen in the studio. Like it's cool to record yourself and be at home. It's better for the workflow. But I feel like sometimes you really gotta be out in the studio to make those connections. People get to be active. People get to know who you are, and that's kind of like what happened. I was out in the studio. I was recording something for somebody else, a feature, and and the guy that owned the studio, he had an independent label, and he took a liking to like my style and what I was doing. So he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna sign you."
Okay.
But you know, it just didn't fell through. It wasn't my time.
Right. Okay.
So
okay.
that's how I feel about that. Yeah.
So what would you say? I mean, I don't know, you know, how far it went or you know what you experienced, but if you could say, what do you think are some challenges on either side, being signed, right, and being independent? What are some
like
challenges?
in that situation or just in general?
In general or that situation? I mean, you know.
Like I said, it depends on where you want to take things, right? Like you could be independent, right? A person could be independent for some time and then get that opportunity to get signed. You know, it really just depends on what you want to do. I'm always going to take the better deal. So if that means I gotta be independent for a certain amount of time until the right deal come.
Right.
I'm not.
It gotta make sense.
It gotta make sense.
Because you know you got family now.
I got a family. You know what I'm saying? I'm a husband. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man at the end of the day. So I'm not about to be out here getting fucked by no deal. You know what I'm saying?
Those days are over.
Those days are over. I ain't chasing it.
We
like,
can read.
we
can YouTube.
Right. So we can build our. You know what I'm saying? The deal is supposed to just enhance what you're already doing.
Right. And that's why it's important to know the business. And you know, I ain't gonna harp on it too much, but know the business. Learn the terms. Learn so when people come at you, you can say, nah, this don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
You gotta educate yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in your craft, like really know at least the basics, the bare minimum. And if you got somebody close to you, let them educate themselves so that they can be, you know, in those rooms too. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why we locked in, man.
Yeah,
you know.
We locked in. Look, don't chase the deal, y'all. Like it's gonna come. It's gonna happen for you when it's supposed to happen.
And the labels are lazy now anyway. They're lazy now. They're looking for the person that's built the buzz already. They're not trying to build artists no more. So the days of artist development are over.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Jello just get 13 million.
I see. But because he went viral.
Yeah, that's
because
what I'm
he
saying.
went viral. There's no little Mike up the street can sing. Let's take him, develop him. Let's you know, get him in a studio. Let's get him with a PR rep. That shit don't happen. The labels are lazy as fuck.
Yep.
And they ain't coming after you if you ain't already got a certain amount of followers.
Certain amount of buzz,
Yeah.
a viral hit.
Yeah. So you got to do things for yourself. Right? So let's talk about some of your performances. So you be performing every goddamn way, okay?
Oh, I love performing.
Okay,
I love
I
it.
love to hear that.
Yeah.
So Culture Weekend in Atlanta, did that.
Yeah.
You did Wine and Slow Jazz Festival. So you opened up for Lloyd.
Yes.
You get it, shorty.
It
That
is
Lloyd.
already- yes. Shout
That
out
Lloyd. God damn
my
it.
comparison.
How
which
did
is
that
crazy.
happen, bro? How did that happen? How did we open for Lloyd, man?
I mean, shoot. The people, the producers of Wine and Slow Jam just reached out to me and just said,
Really?
yeah, they just said been watching me, and they just want me to open up and be on the show. So I had to take that.
That's fire.
Yeah,
So they just
yeah.
hit you up.
Mm-hmm.
How did they find out about you? You don't know? You asked?
Oh no,
or-
so I do know one of the producers.
Okay.
Named Davey J. He
I heard
a
David
DJ.
J.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he a DJ
the
as well.
Virgo or something,
Yeah,
right?
DJ,
Yes.
the Virgo,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So shout out
Got you.
Davey J for putting me on that platform.
That's fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So you got to meet Lloyd.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all got to cook up.
Yeah, we
Tell
do.
us how
That,
playing,
that's in
man.
the works, man. Lloyd, if you watching this, bro,
It's in
respect.
the works,
It's in the
Lloyd.
work, man. It's in the work. It's in the works. You want that new sound? Come holler at me. You
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Let's do it.
so like I said, you've been performing like pretty much everywhere, man. I see you up there, man. You be up there on your Mac Daddy shit. You be singing to the lady.
R&B, man.
Chest glistening.
R&B.
I see you, man.
I grew up watching that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you gotta.
Late night.
Man, look, to me, you gotta exude R&B. You gotta be R&B.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
not
a
just,
fact.
It's not just the music for me. It's the whole package.
The
like,
whole thing.
the
But
whole
so
thing.
are you that dude just in real life? You just a smooth nigga?
Yeah,
You just a smooth.
Yeah, I am.
Talk your shit, King. Talk your shit, King.
I'm a smooth nigga, man.
I'm
Pisces,
a smooth nigga.
You know, Pisces, we the
Oh
smoothest.
yeah, y'all a trip.
Yeah, we a trip.
Yeah, nah, they a trip. Okay, so
Like
do you get
water.
nervous though, like when you
Oh
perform?
yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you
It
get
don't
through that?
set in, cause wifey always asks me all the time, like, "Yo, babe, are you nervous?" It don't set in until like I'm about to go on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like right there, right before.
That's right before it be like,
And
"Oh
then it's
shit,
like
I'm
a
about to get on
switch.
the stage." Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah.
You gotta do it. Yeah, it's a switch. But I love it though. It's like an anxious, like, oh, I can't wait to get out there.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of remind me of sports a little bit, like right before I used to play basketball. So like right before tip off, you ready to get in the game. Like that's what I feel like. I'm just getting in the game. Like
Okay.
I'm doing my shit. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So you perform on these stages, but you also been on like some broadcasts, right?
Mhm.
So you've been on the DMV Soundcheck, WUSA 9, Fox
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
So we got aspiring artists watching.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do we get on the news, Omar? How do you get on the goddamn Fox 5? Hello? Teach us. Teach us. How can we get on the news like you?
Look, it's like I said, gotta network. Y'all gotta be
Gotta
out there in the
network.
street, man.
Gotta do it. Yeah.
You can't just. It's great making content and going viral and doing all that, but you still gotta touch the people. Still gotta touch the streets.
Gotta get
you
outside,
still gotta get in
man.
them doors. Gotta let people see your face. Talk to people. That's really how I be doing it. Like just connections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And so speaking of Fox 5, the song you performed on there, Daddy's Angel, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's for baby girl.
That's for baby girl.
Baby
man.
girl.
Shout
How
out
special was that
Daddy.
you got
Yeah.
to do that? I mean, it's a special song anyway.
Yeah.
But you got to do it on Fox 5.
I know. That was just amazing. That was it couldn't have been like a better story written. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, like Daddy's Angel means so much to me.
It's beautiful.
Because-
How old is she?
She's 20 months.
All right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm speaking in a parent.
No, that's okay.
She's
I
like a
understood.
year and a half. But yeah, Daddy's Angel meant so much to me because like at the time, I was like, I had one of those, we get writer's block as artists,
Mm-hmm.
and I was going through that spout. And wifey was pregnant, and I was just asking her like, yo, what's going? Like, I don't have no. It kind of like I ain't had no inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was just too stressed about being a dad, like becoming a father. Like
That was like your main focus.
that was my main focus. So I guess I just put it in a song. I tried to express it as much as I could in a song. When I first let wifey heard it, she cried. So I knew it was gonna be special when I
Yeah.
put
And
it
when
out.
she get to hear it and really understand.
Oh
and
no, she understands it.
Oh,
she
fire.
sings it. She sings it. She wants me to sing it. She wants me to play it.
Hey.
She knows that's like. I shot a video
That's
too.
my
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, I shot a video
Okay.
too, and wifey was pregnant at the time. and she can point out that's herself and all that. Like,
That's
yeah,
dope.
she loves that song,
That's dope.
and that just makes it the song even better for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I did it for her. Like, I wanted her to have something from her dad to show her, like, yo, I love you a lot. You know.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
That was sad, bro. You know, come on, man. Damn.
Hey, man.
How would you say, so being a father now,
Mm-hmm.
how would you say that's changed, like you as an artist? Has it changed you at all?
I think it's changed me more like business wise. I'm not just doing anything no more. Everything's more calculated.
Smart decisions and shit.
It's
Yeah.
definitely I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's making me more vulnerable
Okay.
as an artist. And yeah, like it gave me another like push in my back, like another battery in my back to be like, yo, now I really gotta do this shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
yeah, shout out my daughter, shout out my
Shout
wife
out
for
to
having
baby,
her.
man. Yeah, for real.
You know
That part.
that part. Yeah,
That shit ain't
amazing
easy.
woman. Yeah, that's not easy. I was
Okay. Look, see?
there.
Firsthand. Gotta
Yeah.
respect it. Got
Yeah.
to respect it. So and you mentioned wifey a lot. And so shout
I
out
do.
to her.
Yes.
She's
She
here with
also
us.
manages me.
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Yeah,
Hey, baby.
she manages you.
Yes.
So how do y'all work through that? Do you keep it separate or is it just together? It just works? How does that work with her being your manager?
It just works. Like,
Just works.
Cause
I
it,
love
cause
that.
it happened organically. Like and then that's another thing that draw me to her. Like she supported me, like really supported me in the beginning, early on in our relationship when she didn't have to. You know, she saw something in me and was like, yo, know what, babe, I'm gonna help you because I can see something in you. And that meant the world to me. So
That's beautiful.
she ended up being my manager. I don't know if I asked her that, babe, did I ask you to be my manager? I don't remember.
I just remember helping him working out a ticket situation, and from there he was like, "Hey, I need you to."
Yeah. Nah, I
Step
think
in.
I think somebody even said it. I think it was some selling tickets. She was like, yo, I like her. She need a manager.
Man, manage you. Okay.
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So and then
Yeah.
it built from there. And
Okay.
we've been going strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so we got wifey here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you this. So how do you feel when you see him up there serenading these ladies and they in the audience
do
thinking
see
they
that.
got a chance? They're like, oh, he looking at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole time you up to the side like, nah, not really. But like how do you feel when that happens? Like, do you just like, that's my baby?
No, yeah, I get so like I love seeing him in his element. Like a lot of people ask me, and like his friends will be joking because they're in the crowd with me while I'm watching, so they see what's going on.
Yeah. They see the panties flying.
Yeah, so every
Uh-huh.
time they'll look at me like waiting for me to respond, but the whole time I'm like so excited.
Geeked up. Yeah,
So,
okay.
I mean, I don't really. I know he's an entertainer.
Mhm.
First.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And that's
I
yeah.
know that when the crazier he get, the more I know he in his zone.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
I like
He
that.
knows what he like.
She with it.
He know what to do.
She know I'm with the theatrics. So I got a background in theater, right?
Okay.
I
Okay.
got a background in theater.
Interesting.
Yes.
I got a background in theater and I'm an R&B connoisseur. So that means
You gonna
you
get
gonna
this
get a
heat.
show
You gonna get this
when
fucking
you come
show.
to my performance.
I'm gonna pop this shit popped already. I just gotta say
Man, look.
bam.
Look,
And he was in the gym. Y'all heard him? He
Look.
was in the gym.
look, yeah. Yeah, people was
Oh,
looking
my
at me
trip.
crazy wanting. Look, people was looking at me crazy wanting slow jams when I poured the water on myself.
I seen that.
Yeah,
I seen the clip.
it's a part of the show, man.
It's
I
a
want
part of the
to. I
show.
want to give a show.
'Cause
I'm
they
an
thirsty.
entertainer. You know, what I'm saying? No, it was hot as shit that day. Honestly, that's really why I did it.
They was thirsty.
Yeah, so.
They like, I want to drink
But-
that water.
But yeah, man, like I just want to give a show every
That's
time I'm
love.
on stage. I want you to
That's love.
remember
Mhm.
me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, walk
Mhm.
away like I remember that guy. It don't
Yeah.
matter if you saw 15
Yeah,
niggas.
no matter
You
what
gonna remember
you saw,
me.
you gonna remember the voice and you gonna remember the performance.
There you go.
At the
Okay.
end of the day.
So I did just want to. I love that you bring up your wife often. I feel like at some point, even now, like some artists, they don't like to highlight the fact that they're in a relationship, that they're married, or they got a family. It's like they feel like it takes away from like the image or
Yeah.
the
I used to think that way.
fantasy,
I
right?
used to think that way.
But you know that ain't true. right?
It ain't
And
the-
I
yeah.
love that you bring up your family and you talk about your family.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have, or either one of y'all have, for other artists that's, like couples, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
to just move, whether it's in movies or whatever? How y'all keeping it together while you chasing this dream?
Well, for me, I know we got the same common goal. Me and wifey got the same interests,
Mm-hmm.
and we know where we're trying to get to. We know that this is just work at the end of the day, and we're friends.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta have that.
So, and I'm not the type of guy that wanna, you know what I'm saying, hurt my friend. You know what I'm saying? Because wifey is like, that's my bestie. So that's my best friend. So
Beautiful, man.
you know, I'm gonna always respect her at the end of the day, whatever I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So for me, I would say a couple of advice is just have a plan, stick to it, stick with each other. You know, trust God. You know, and yeah, you gonna get everything you want in this
Right.
thing. Yeah.
Y'all heard him. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like since I got married, since I got with my wife, I've been just glowing up.
You been a
Like,
better person.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
Like,
trying
I
to
can't
tell
even
you.
lie about that. Like that is like that's my guy.
Damn, he made me miss my wife. I miss you,
That's
baby.
my guy.
I miss you, boo.
That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my guy.
Hey,
That's
for
my
real.
homie.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
My everything.
My
Okay.
everything. Yep.
I love that, man. So can we expect any new music? You just dropped, You Should Know, but can we expect any new music
Oh
in the
yeah.
near
So
future?
y'all expect to see me drop something every month.
Okay.
This year, I'm dropping a single every month until y'all ask for a project.
Cook.
It's over with.
Cause fuck that.
I got it lined up already. It's coming.
No,
so just,
for real. For
so,
real.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all,
coming.
do you want it or not?
I'm not playing. I'm not playing this year.
I
I'm
love
not
that.
playing this year,
I
yeah.
love that.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate that.
So, what's the ultimate goal for your music? What is it? Is it to, some people say they want to be in film, they want like their music to just sing. They don't got to be an artist out front. Like what's your goal? When will you say I'm successful? I made it.
Oh man, I got a lot of those.
Yeah, see,
I got a lot of those. Like ultimately, like me, I love performing. So I think that's like my favorite thing about music, about
Okay.
what I do. So ultimately, I think my success is being able to, you know what I'm saying, travel the world and perform in festivals and shows, the biggest stages. Have a community of people that really, really fuck with my music
Mm-hmm.
and really, really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like a family type. And ultimately, I feel like I do want to get signed because I feel like that's gonna just make my brand bigger. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Make it global. You know, so yeah, that's me. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
OV. You
OV.
hear me? So, all right, this is
Appreciate
the
it,
last
yeah.
question, right? So I like to throw this one out there. Tell us something about you
Okay.
that not a lot of people know, and we will probably never guess. Doom 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 doom.
Cause you
doom.
probably never guess that people don't know about me.
Yeah, not a lot of people know. I would say nobody, but somebody knows something. So not a lot of people know, and we will probably never guess.
Oh. That's hard. That's a hard question.
Every time.
God damn, you stumping my ass. Shit. Babe, what you think it is? I'm stuck. I'm sorry. I don't know.
You don't know? So we know everything about you.
I wouldn't say
So
you know
we know
everything about me, but
everything-
I'm trying to
I'm just
figure
playing.
out what it. I'm trying to just figure out what it is.
He's not a social person.
Okay, I guess you could say that.
And a not social person wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
So that's why he
I guess
couldn't
I'm
think of it.
in. I'm
So you not- so you
I'm like an
antisocial.
introvert. I'm an introvert.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't get
be
that.
I be to myself sometimes.
Okay.
Like
Everybody thinks he's this bold personality because you see him performing and he got his
Mhm.
shirt off. And he's
Right.
But at home, he be like, "But I don't want to do
Yeah.
be
My social
chilling.
battery's on E right
I
now.
be
bro.
chilling, man. That's probably.
Okay.
I think that's probably what it is.
We
If people,
could
if
take
people
that.
perceive me online to be like somebody that's like super bold and all that, like they say, that's probably what it is. I'm really an introvert. Like I
Okay.
be to myself. Like
We'll take that.
I love being alone. It was just crazy because I'm married, but
Yeah.
I love being alone.
You value that.
I
that
value
solitude.
that.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I grew into when I was finding myself. Like I literally love being by myself. Like I love it.
And some people scared to be alone.
Yeah.
They're
I
scared
take
to be
that shit. I'm
alone,
good.
man.
Like I'll be alone. Like I'm cool. Like you, babe, you want to do that? All right, babe.
I'm over
I'm
here.
chilling. I'm gonna stay home. I'm cooling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it, man. So this was dope. I want you to tell people where they can follow you, all that shit. Whatever you got coming out, let them know.
Oh yeah. So Omar Vacel. That's Omar Vacel. This camera, right?
Yep.
What's up, people? Omar Vacel. You can find me Instagram, Omar Vacel, Twitter, TikTok. Hopefully they don't ban that shit.
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying? TikTok, Spotify, YouTube,
All right.
Apple Music, all that. Omar Vacel. Singles, like I told Truth, I'm dropping a single on y'all every month. So just be prepared for a lot of music this year. A lot of performances. You're gonna see my face everywhere in the DMV. I ain't gonna lie. If you from the DMV, you out here, you gonna see my face. Come holler at me. Come talk to me. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Come on the Truth Podcast. Come on.
This camera. All of them. Come up here.
Come up here. It's a great time.
Send me the dope artists, man.
Yeah.
The dope artists. We ain't doing nothing less. So I want to thank you, bro, for coming up here, man. This was beautiful.
We family now.
It's a vibe.
We good.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I
Appreciate
believe in what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
It's no reason why you shouldn't be on the radio. It's no reason why people shouldn't know your name.
Thank you.
Just based on like the type of music
so
you make
much.
and just the dedication that I see, man. And I'm wishing you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes, and I'm gonna throw that right back to you.
My man,
I'm wishing you
know what I
nothing
mean?
but success, abundance, all that. You know
Beautiful.
what I'm saying? Everything.
That's love.
Blessings
man.
for you. Blessings for you and the whole team.
2025, we want crack.
2025 going up.
You heard me?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
You know
y'all.
what I
So
mean?
y'all already know how we do, man. We gonna continue to bring dope artists up here to educate, to inspire, all that shit. So if you like what you see, come back next time, man. We gonna do the same shit. Love.
We out, baby.